Hi, you're watching Dr. Maria TV, and I'm Dr. Maria Church, your leadership host. This is the right place to be to create the organization, life, and business you love with your irresistible leadership. Our mental models are so powerful and deeply ingrained that we're not even aware of them. Our mental models are the ways in which we view the world, our own personal lenses and filters. These filters, lenses, or mental models created throughout our lifetime influence the way we understand events, including communication. Our mental models develop through our life experiences, location where we grew up, our religious background, our birth order, our number of siblings, and our education, all contribute to our own unique way in which we view the world. So for example, if I were to say pop, some may view this as dad, a gun, or a soda, depending on what part of the country you're from. If you hear someone with an English accent, you may think that they're cultured and sophisticated.
Bloody hell!
Or a Southern accent. You may have a different opinion. These are deeply ingrained views, probably some prejudices that make up our mental models. And mental models, again, are very deeply ingrained, so ingrained that we're not even consciously aware of them. The danger of not being aware of our mental models is that our ability to leap to assumptions and make decisions based on conclusions based on these mental models can be very destructive or even harmful to our organizations. In fact, several years ago when I managed a private school, I had a teacher, Miss Sharon. She started off great, like so many of our employees, and then she became a problem employee. I had complaints from parents and other teachers about Miss Sharon. Eventually I had to let her go, and I learned a lot of really tough lessons in that experience. Then years later, across the country and in a different industry, I was interviewing for a marketing assistant. So I had an interview scheduled with a woman named Sharon, and I'll tell you, I almost fell off my chair when she came in for the interview. She was the complete image of Miss Sharon. I mean, it could have been her twin. So my immediate, almost visceral response was to completely dismiss her from consideration, even before we began talking. Luckily, I was aware of my own mental model around Sharon. We completed the interview and I hired her, and she was an amazing assistant for me for several years. And she broke my barrier of my own limited mental model thinking. Had I not been aware of my own mental model around Miss Sharon, I would have missed out on a phenomenal employee. Once we do become aware of our mental models, we can make a conscious choice to change some of our lenses. So we could choose to take a step to the left, or we could choose to take a step to the right and view the perspective from a broader perspective. The beauty in all of this is that not only just recognize the mental models in ourselves, but to recognize the mental models of our team members and those with whom we communicate. So how do we recognize our own mental models? First, be aware. Tune into your body and notice those physical cues we get, such as increased heart rate, sweating, or a change in your breathing. Second, notice any emotional responses that you're having. Third, be still long enough to sit with the physical and emotional responses to see how you can connect the dots back to your own Miss Sharon experience. I'd love to hear from you. What are some of the mental models you're aware of that have held you back? What beliefs have you formed from your own experiences? Let's continue our discussion after the episode. Come on over to drmariachurch.com and leave your comment. Did you enjoy this video? If so, subscribe to this channel and share it with your friends, coworkers, and colleagues. If you would like even more resources to support you in your leadership development, to create the organization, business, and life you love, then come on over to drmariachurch.com and sign up for my email updates. I share additional resources and insight in emails that you won't find anywhere else, so come on over and join us. Be irresistible and leave a legacy that only you can. Thank you so much for watching Dr. Maria TV, and I'll see you next time. Whoa. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
So for example, if I were to say pop, some may think, sorry, I had a piece of cashew in my mouth and I could feel it, and it was like moving right to the front. And she was an amazing assistant for me for many years. Sorry, I have to go back. I totally lost my place.
It was sounding good.
Okay. and notice those physical cues that get our heart rate going. And I'm going to have to start that one all over again.